match is over.
I think these guys beg to differ, JR.
Well, here comes the cavalry.
Just in the nick of time.
Well, folks, that's what you call a little malfunction at the junction there.
What amateurs? That's not how to do an ambush.
I hate to think of how ugly that could have gotten if he didn't interfere.
Yeah, but how embarrassing to get saved by one of your rivals.
I'm alive, I can't complain no more. The sun out, baby, I don't see the rain no more. To watch
So you want to be a championship contender, huh? Well, it's a relatively simple process. Go after the current contenders and beat them to earn a spot for yourself. The respect of your fellow superstars should also be one of your top priorities. Whether you earn it from them or you beat it out of them, it's up to you.
This is the coach, Mr. McMahon's executive assistant in charge of Raw. I've got my eye on you as a potential #1 contender, but there are several superstars between you and the top spot. One of the toughest is the man you'll be facing in my ring. Good luck. You'll need it.
Now that you're officially entered in the #1 contenders race, do you consider yourself to be the new face of this brand?
I don't know. What do you think?
This guy is good.
Yeah, almost as good as me. Hey!
Ew! What's wrong with you?
Get away from her.
Talk about taking liberties. What the hell?
Oh my gosh! He just speared both of them!
Looks to me like he was damn sure trying to send a message.
Yeah, but who exactly was the message for?
I'm going to keep this short and sweet. If anyone's the face of Raw, it's the Heartbreak Kid. That's the reason I'm going to be named the #1 contender at Backlash. And if you can't respect that, then I can't respect you.
Welcome to Raw, where Backlash is less than 1 month away. This is Jim Ross, here with Jerry the King Lawler at ringside, and we've got an interesting match in the making tonight.
That's right, and it's all about the most important thing in this business, respect.
The respect of the fans and the locker room is something that any would-be #1 contender needs.
That's for sure, and if you can't get them to give it to you, you've got to be able to take it.
You think you know
If
me?
you ask me, this superstar has all the tools and talent anyone could ever ask for. But he seems to have trouble earning the respect he deserves.
The respect you deserve is the respect you get, JR. If he feels like he's being shortchanged, this is his chance to do something about it.
He's shown very little respect for his opponent lately, and rumor has it that he's got some sympathetic allies in the locker room.
I hope you're not implying that he needs any help here tonight. I don't think you'll have any trouble proving he's as good as he says he is.
It doesn't appear that Edge is getting much love from this crowd tonight. And who? Oh, for the love of open your eyes, Ref! I can't believe he got away with that.
Well, you might not like it, JR, but he's going to do whatever it takes to win this one. Oh, no! I don't like the looks of this!
He's got the fans behind him, King, and his opponent had better watch out.
Yes! That was an incredible move! What strategy!
Strategy, Mike. Oh, my ass. That's cheating, plain and simple.
There's the reversal!
got a feeling that this has all the makings of an instant classic.
That's probably just gas, JR.
Well, I did have some good old Oklahoma barbecue before tonight's show, but I don't think that's it, King.
He reversed it.
He's taken every advantage in this matchup, and it looks like he plans on taking a few more.
If he's not the dirtiest player in the game, JR, he's a shoo-in for second place. Oh, boy. These fans have got something on their minds, JR.
Well, they paid for their tickets, King, and they've got a right to say whatever they want.
Oh, no. This is terrible. You can't let your opponent build this kind of...
And here's the pin. Would you look at that? A blatantly illegal maneuver. That should be a disqualification.
You might be right, JR, but I don't hear the ring bell. This match is still going. Sure. Now the fans start.
This is a risky move. It could prove to be disastrous. Look at this. Look at this. You talk about a house of fire, you're seeing it right here.
Yeah? Well, somebody better put out that fire, or this one's not going to end well.
This capacity crowd is solidly behind their superstar. Look at this.
Wow. Could you be any more biased, JR? How about some fair and balanced commentary? He's going for the cover, JR.
1, 2, 3.
Did you ever think you'd be watching these super...
Come on. The match is over.
I think these guys beg to differ, JR.
Well, here comes the cavalry.
Just in the nick of time.
Well, folks, that's what you call a little malfunction at the junction there.
What amateurs? That's not how to do an ambush.
I hate to think of how ugly that could have gotten if he didn't interfere.
Yeah, but how embarrassing to get saved by one of your rivals.
I don't approve of what your opponent tried to do to you after your last match, but I gotta tell you, this feud is red hot, and so is the business. You two have a no disqualification match this week. This is your chance to impress me, if you really want to be #1 contender.
I never got to thank you for saving your bacon, but you know, I should probably thank you. You couldn't take care of your own business, so I got the chance to take out 2 other contenders. So thanks. And you're welcome. Hey there, I've got a match tonight, but what I'd really like to do is beat a little respect into your opponent. You got any problem with us trading dance partners tonight? Thanks for agreeing to trade opponents. I'm gonna put on a little clinic about how to take out rival contenders. And if you're smart, you'll pay attention.
Less than 3 weeks remain on the road to Backlash. This is good old JR, Jim Ross, and Jerry the King Lawler at ringside. And after what we saw last week, I can't wait for tonight's show.
Me neither. We got a bunch of superstars who all want to prove they deserve to be the #1 contender.
And Backlash is where they'll have their chance. But they've got to get there first.
And that's not going to be easy, believe me.
You think you know
There's
me.
been a lot of speculation as to why he agreed to trade opponents here tonight.
I think it's obvious, JR. He's afraid of the man he was scheduled to face. That's not how you earn respect around here.
You've got to wonder if this man feels disrespected at having his scheduled opponent pass him over for a match this week.
I'm sure he does. And I'm sure he's planning on taking his frustrations out in the ring tonight.
Can he capitalize on it?
There's the reversal.
I've got a feeling that this...
Oh, sure. Now the fans start to cheer for him. Now that he's in the driver's seat.
Come on, King. He's had the crowd behind him all match, and now it's paying off.
He reversed it.
WWE's traveled to just about every country, and Jeff Hardy's got fans in every single one.
Oh, he's a one of a... What does he think he's doing? He's just showing off for the crowd now.
He's wrestling the match his way, and I think it's going to pay off, mark my words.
I think these superstars are getting some feedback from the crowd, JR.
Nothing wrong with that, King. That's what we like to hear.
After some of the things we've seen in this ring, JR, I think we'd better remind the folks at home.
He's taken every advantage in this matchup, and it looks like he plans on taking a few more. These top rope moves are always difference makers, for better or worse.
Did you ever think you'd be watching these superstars compete against each other here tonight, JR?
I had a feeling their paths are going to cross sooner or later. Look at him feeding off the energy from this capacity crowd. He's unstoppable.
You can't ever count on these fans, JR. They're fickle, and they'll abandon you in a heartbeat. Man, is there even going to be anything left of these superstars by the time they're done?
Not if they have their way, King. Everything they came in here with tonight is going to be left in that ring, mark my words.
I hope these fans appreciate it, JR. These superstars are putting it all on the line for them right here tonight.
Sounds like this crowd's got something on their minds, King.
Who cares about them, JR? Look what's going on in the ring.
He's all fired up now, King, and I'd hate to be on the receiving end.
I don't think his opponent's got a hope of hurting him now. Oh no, this is terrible. You can't let your opponent build this kind of momentum. We could have a pinfall here, JR. I don't know.
Oh boy, the adrenaline is pumping. I think this could be the beginning of the end.
No, it can't end like this. Come on, do something quick. Uh-oh. Come on. You got to stop this guy before he really gets going.
I don't think that's going to happen, King. He's built up too much momentum to be stopped now. Look at this. Look at this. You talk about a house of fire. You're seeing it right here.
Yeah? Well, somebody better put out that fire, or this one's not going to end well.
I think this crowd's giving these superstars a piece of their minds, King.
Are you sure they can...
He's got his opponent in a pinning predicament.
2, 3.
Jeff Hardy's a great...
Somehow, I knew he'd put in an appearance.
Oh my gosh! I think he's going to get into the ring.
And it seems he's got an open invitation to do just that.
I don't know about that. I think I see some fear in those eyes.
That was a little too close for comfort.
Yeah, but you can bet that's not the end of this.
Wow. Sounds like the boys in the back think you're some kind of coward. Well, maybe they're right. Either way, you need to earn some respect soon, my friend, or you'll never become the #1 contender. I
hear you're actually going through with your match this week. Well, good for you. But if you think that changes anything, you're dead wrong. I don't have an ounce of respect for you, and I never will.
This is good old JR Jim Ross. And on behalf of myself and the King, welcome to Raw. We've got one heck of a show for you tonight.
You said it. It's all about going to Backlash and becoming the #1 contender.
Not to mention earning the respect of the Raw fans and superstars.
Believe me, if you become #1 contender, you'll earn that respect.
You think you know?
This superstar just cannot catch a break. He's competed in some of Raw's best matches over the past several weeks, but he's still having a hard time earning respect.
If he keeps it up, he'll earn all the respect he needs, but he can't afford to get frustrated now.
This was supposed to be last week's match. I'm not complaining. I'm just glad we're getting a chance to see it.
Me too. It's time to put up or shut up, and this is going to be a heck of a match. There's the reversal. Any superstar.
This capacity crowd is solidly behind their superstar. Look at this.
Wow. Could you be any more biased, JR? How about some fair and balanced commentary? Yes, that was an incredible move. He could pin him right here, JR. I don't think the fans appreciated that one very much, but I don't think he cares much what the fans think.
That much is obvious, King. What a low-down, despicable move that was. I don't think he's climbing up there for the view. Look at him feeding off the energy from this capacity crowd. He's unstoppable.
Here's the cover, JR.
1, 2.
I think it's pretty obvious which way this one's going to go, JR.
Well, from my perspective, this is still anybody's match.
I'd like to see things from your perspective, JR, but I'd have to get my head out of my rear end first.
And Lord knows it's been up there for so long that would be no easy deal.
Oh, no! This is terrible! You can't let your opponent build this kind of momentum!
Well, all I can say is someone's been eating their...
I don't know if his opponent has what it takes to kick out! I'm not sure I agree with what the crowd... Uh-oh! Come on! You gotta stop this guy before he really gets going!
I don't think that's gonna happen, King. He's built up too much momentum to be stopped now.
I think we're going to find out just how much punishment the human body can withstand here tonight.
I think you're right, King. These superstars seem intent on taking each other to the limit.
I love that attitude, JR. Go big or go home.
Well, these superstars sure aren't going home until this match is settled once and
flat on your back with your shoulders on the mat is no place to be. I'm so happy that we have a superstar like Edge on the Raw roster. Someone who sets goals for himself and doesn't let anything stop him from reaching them. He's a great role model for young fans.
Oh, he's a terrific role model, all right. Edge is a real humanitarian. A guy who would just as soon sell you out as look at you.
What are you talking about, JR? That's just a nasty rumor spread by people who wanted to be in Edge's league but couldn't keep up with him.
Come on, King. You've watched Edge as much as I have, and you've seen the things he's pulled. Talking about someone whose heart is cold as the other side of the pill.
Well, I'm sorry you've decided to sympathize with the losers, JR.
Rope break.
Me, I'm sticking with a winner. I'm sticking with Edge. I don't think the ref saw it, JR. And if the ref doesn't see it, it's not illegal.
I think this crowd's giving these superstars a piece of their minds, King.
Are you sure they can afford it, JR?
Oh, no. That last shot busted him open, and the blood is flowing freely.
This is great, JR. Where else besides the WWE can you see this kind of ruthless aggression?
I can't think of anywhere else, King, but I'm afraid I don't share your enthusiasm for this kind of brutality. He's all fired up now, King, and I'd hate to be on the receiving end.
I don't think his opponent's got a hope of hurting him now. He's going for the cover, JR.
1, 2, 3.
After some of the things we've seen in this ring,
You've got to give him credit. He's not backing down from the fight.
I'll admit he's no coward, but he's still not my favorite guy on the roster.
I think there's plenty of superstars in the locker room who'd agree with that.
Maybe that's because he's trying to talk himself into a spot he doesn't deserve.
I disagree. I have no problem picturing him as our #1 contender.
Yeah, but he's still got one major challenger ahead of him. And you know who I mean.
Man, I cannot wait for our tag team match this week. Not only are we clearly the superior team, but I hear your own partner's been complaining about having to team up with a loser like you. And you know what? I don't blame him.
Backlash is this Sunday. Jim Ross and Jerry Lawler at ringside. And King, can you imagine a bigger main event than tonight's?
Not in a million years. A tag team match between 4 superstars who all want to be named #1 contender.
And while one team has been on the same page all along, the other is an uneasy alliance at best.
Uneasy nothing. These guys can't stand each other. But they've got to work together tonight or else.
You think you know?
It's ironic, but tonight he's in a tag team match and partnered with the one superstar he needs to prove himself against. He's been vocal about the fact that his partner has failed to earn his respect so far, but they need to work together here tonight.
If I were him, I'd already be planning on how to win the match on my own.
This is his chance to finish what he started last week.
And look at the fire in his eyes. You know he's looking to do exactly that.
And here's a man who's had his share of issues with both of his opponents here tonight.
If I were him, I'd have a hard time figuring out who I wanted to go after first.
What a reversal. And it's been reversed. It's great to hear the fans come alive every time Jeff Hardy sets foot in the ring.
Yeah, but I could do without all of his shrieking female fans.
Well, it sounds like someone's a little jealous. I'm sure you wouldn't mind nearly as much if they were shrieking at you.
Well, from the looks of things, it's not hard to tell how this one's gonna go.
What are you talking about, King? I think this is still an extremely competitive match that could go either way.
You know, JR, it's obvious that the only exercise you get is stretching the truth or jumping to conclusion.
Rope break.
Well, judging from the shape I'm in, I don't appear to be doing too much of either, King. You're looking pretty fit, though, I must say. This capacity crowd is making their opinions known tonight.
They sure are, JR, and I love to hear it.
Look at Shawn.
Uh-oh. Come on. You got to stop this guy before he really gets going.
I don't think that's going to happen, King. He's built up too much momentum to be stopped now.
Randy Orton is a genius, JR. As soon as he got what he needed from Triple H and Ric Flair, he turned on him and struck out on his own.
I think you've got a selective memory there, Kingfish. I seem to remember Triple H and Ric Flair turning on Orton and knocking some of the cockiness out of him when they did it.
Well, if that's true, it's just a matter of jealousy. And I think that's pretty sad, coming from two men who have more than 25 title reigns between them.
The Game and Flair are no strangers to championship gold, but Orton won it younger than either one of them. And don't think he didn't let it go straight to his head either. The tag has been made, and now his partner's coming in.
So, how do you think this one's going to turn out, JR?
Honestly, King, I have absolutely no idea. Anything can happen here in the WWE.
But you've got to have a guess, right?
Uh-oh.
Looks like he's got a song he wants to play for his opponent.
Sweet chin music. That's a toe tapper, all right. Boy, what a match. I wouldn't even hazard a guess as to who's going to win this thing.
What? Have you got both your contacts in one eye, JR? It's been obvious to me since the start of the match.
Oh, really? Well then, why don't you just enlighten the rest of us, King?
No way. I can already tell this is going to be a great match, and I don't want to ruin the ending for you.
You're too kind, King. You're also full of horse manure, as far as I can tell.
I can't believe he countered that one.
He's a slippery devil.
You can look at any professional sport you want, JR, and you won't find more incredible athletes than the WWE superstars.
You're not wrong, King. They compete every week until they are physically incapable of continuing. There's no off-season in the WWE.
We're not talking about running a ball down a field or slapping a puck into a net. This is serious physical competition.
It sure is. The toughest athletes in the world are on the WWE roster. And look at him feeding off the energy from this capacity crowd. He's unstoppable.
You can't ever count on these fans, JR. They're fickle, and they'll abandon you in a heartbeat.
This capacity crowd is solidly behind their superstar. Look at this.
Wow. Can you be any more biased, JR? How about some fair and balanced commentary?
Look at this! Look at this! You talk about a house of fire, you're seeing it right here!
Yeah? Well, somebody better put out that fire.
And now a pin! This could be it!
Oh, boy. These fans have got something on their minds, JR.
Well, they paid for their tickets, King, and they've got a
flat on your back with your shoulders on the mat is no place to be.
I tell you, King, I've got no earthly idea how these superstars can maintain this intensity week after week after week.
It's not easy, JR. There's no off-season. It's not like you've got 6 months to recover after WrestleMania.
That's for damn sure. And that's why I don't think there can be any doubt in anyone's mind that the superstars of the WWE are the greatest athletes in the world.
Oh, sure. Now the fans start to cheer for him. Now that he's in the driver's seat.
Come on, King. These top rope moves are always difference makers for better or worse. And here's the pin.
1, 2, 3.
These superstars are going to put each other through. These combustible elements are about to explode.
Let him go. I want to see him go at it.
I don't think you're the only one.
He should be grateful they're not letting it happen.
This has all the makings of a great match for Backlash.
And if our general manager's got any sense, that's exactly where this is going.
right, this is it. Your big chance to be named #1 contender for the championship. You lose this match, and it's back to the bottom of the heap for you. Win it, and you're on the road to greatness.
It's no secret I'm not your biggest fan, but I hope you smack that self-righteous smirk off his face tonight. And watch out, because rumor has it, he's gonna have backup.
Backlash has arrived.
That's good news for this man and bad news for his opponent.
He's determined to earn the respect of the locker room.
He just better hope he doesn't embarrass himself out there.
One superstar will be named #1 contender. It all happened tonight.
You think you know?
It all comes down to this: a one-on-one match with a right to be named #1 contender for the richest prize in our business.
He's been talking the talk for weeks, and I seriously doubt he's got what it takes to walk the walk.
Wait a minute. What's he doing out here?
Well, we know he's probably holding a grudge, and there were rumors this wasn't going to be a one-on-one match. I think he's here to manage one of these superstars.
I've always respected this man as a competitor, and I can't believe he's actually bringing back up to the ring for a match of this caliber.
He's protecting the brand. He doesn't want to see that loser named the #1 contender on a fluke. I can't believe he countered that one. Oh no! I don't like the looks of this.
He's got the fans behind him, King, and his opponent had better watch out. This match is going to continue until someone's completely debilitated. And considering the resiliency of these superstars, that's not going to be easy.
That's for sure. No one in this match is going down without a fight.
And I wouldn't expect any less from them, King. Like them or not, you've got to respect the tenacity of each and every WWE superstar.
I think it's pretty obvious which way this one's going to go, JR.
Well, from my perspective, this is still anybody's match.
I'd like to see things from your perspective, JR, but I'd have to get my head out of my rear end first.
And Lord knows it's been up there for so long that that would be no easy feat.
Did you ever think you'd be watching these I don't know where he thinks he's going. This could be a mistake.
This capacity crowd is solidly behind their superstar. Look at this.
Wow, could you be any more biased, JR? How about some fair and balanced commentary?
This capacity crowd is making their opinions known tonight.
They sure are, JR, and I love to hear it. Can you believe we actually get paid to do this job, JR?
It's like a dream come true, King. Except when I have to sit here and listen to you drool over the Divas.
Come on, JR. You know I'm helpless when it comes to puppies.
Oh, I know, King. And that's why I'm bringing a pitcher of ice water out here with me next time. These superstars are going to put each other through wrestling hell tonight.
They've already got a pretty good start on that, JR. What does he think he's doing? He's just showing off for the crowd now.
He's wrestling the match his way. And I think it's going to pay off, mark my words. He's all fired up now, King, and I'd hate to be on the receiving end.
I don't think his opponent's got a hope of hurting him now.
And it's been reversed. I think this crowd has decided to exercise the right of free speech.
God bless the First Amendment, JR. I don't think these superstars...
And now a pin. This could be it.
2.
I'm so happy that we have a superstar like Edge on the Raw roster. Someone who sets goals for himself and doesn't let anything stop him from reaching them. He's a great role model for young fans.
Oh, he's a terrific role model, all right. Edge is a real humanitarian. A guy who would just as soon sell you out as look at you.
What are you talking about? Oh, sure. Now the fans start to cheer for him. Now that he's in the driver's seat.
Come on, King. He's had the crowd behind him all match.
And climbing up the turnbuckle isn't bad. It's all the ways you could come down when it hurt.
Oh, boy. The adrenaline is pumping. I think this could be the beginning of the end.
No, it can't end like this. Come on, do something quick. How can Shawn Michaels keep calling himself the Heartbreak Kid?
Look at this! Look at this! You talk about a house of fire, you're seeing it right here!
Yeah? Well, somebody better put out that fire, or this one's not gonna end well. Uh-oh. Come on! You gotta stop this guy before he really gets going!
I don't think that's gonna happen, King. He's built up too much momentum to be stopped now. Looks like he's trying for a pin here.
2, 3.
This is Raw action. And there you have it, our new #1 contender.
I've got to give it to him. That was a heck of a match.
It sounds like you might have changed your opinion a bit.
After a match like that, you're absolutely right.
He didn't just overcome one of SmackDown's best. He beat 2 of them.
And there's no way you can call that a fluke.
Well, for once, we agree. This is one superstar who's definitely on the rise.
Yeah, but don't get ahead of yourself. Let's see where he goes from here.
Now there's a classy move.
Don't fall for it. It's a trap.
I think each competitor earned the respect of the other tonight.
After a match like that, I'm not surprised.